Hey, what's going on YouTube family, guys? Future tomorrow, back with another video. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Nike Air Huarache Run PA, which is a part of the Seaglass pack. Some people are calling this the Stingray pack, and that's fine and dandy, but if you're trying to find these or other installments in the pack, which are the Internationalist, a Nike Free Run OG, a Nike Air Max 90 and a Nike Air Max 1, you may have some difficulty in your search query or hits using nomenclature or the wording Stingray pack or Nike Stingray, just because these are officially the Seaglass pack, and that basically is coming from the label that you can see on the side of the box right there. You guys can pause that to read all the other details, but the one thing we're going to point out is the black Seaglass. Again guys, Seaglass is what is basically creating the name of the pack, since the other trainers in the pack utilize the same type of Seaglass material, if you will, and the overall black and off-white color blocking. I'm going to assume that the colorway on those trainers or on the box is also black or triple black Seaglass. So the actual trainer itself, really beautiful. The entire pack is seriously slept on or overlooked for whatever reasons, whether it's the $120 price tag. This, by the way, is the most expensive Nike Air Huarache to actually have been released in the US. All other Nike Air Huaraches were $110. More in particular, the both installments of the Love Hate pack and the Nike Air Huarache Safari Bamboo, which was also a pack and had, I think, 5 trainers actually in that pack as well. So the trainer, the materials. So this material right here, guys, it's definitely not a premium material. There is no PRM in the label. I did actually ask Nike on Twitter back in the day. They were kind enough to tell me that they thought it was a great question, and they broke it down for me. Basically, any trainer that uses PRM in the wording, PRM is the abbreviation or the acronym. Well, it's not really the acronyms, actually, it's more of an abbreviation, I'm sorry, for premium. This is not a premium material, but it's also by far not the cheapest or very cheap material such as you'll find on other Nike offerings and that from like other companies. One of the signs of that is with the Nike Air Huarache Triple Black, for example, you'll notice that you'll see like white lines or outlines all along the material here in the front of the toe box and here on the upper of the flap. You'll notice on this you do not see that at all, and just the overall feel of the material, you know, the actual texture and the way that it actually looks, it's definitely not the cheapest synthetic material that they pulled out. So it's not premium, but it's not like super cheap synthetic. This front toe box material right here, really interesting. So I know a lot of people are opposed to the newer type of nylon material that Nike is using, or you see in quite a bit of the newer Huaraches, especially with the ones that are deemed Run PA or have Run PA in the naming convention. This is actually not that at all. If I had to compare this to something, it's really close to like a ballistic canvas type of material, but it doesn't have, ballistic canvas has almost like a waxed finish or a waxed look to the finish. This does actually not have that, but it's also not that nylon mesh material that, again, some people are, or the newer nylon mesh material, as I said, some people are somewhat opposed to. It definitely feels a little bit rougher. It feels like it's more durable, it's more denser, and it's definitely more stiff and more hard to the touch than that newer nylon material. Sock booty, guys, laces, the nylon panels on the side here, the flap, that's all black. They have a smoke black translucent Nike tab. I've already talked about or already mentioned in past videos, never ever pulling up your Huarache from this. That's what the sock booty neoprene, that's what this is for. Love the fact of how the seal is like that matte black type of finish, which is very popular like on some cars, for example. Really love that on the trainer. That has like a really nice, I think, feel overall. The midsole of the trainer, guys, is actually not white. I've seen a lot of pictures where people have actually adjusted or messed with the contrast and brightness, where they've actually made this look like an all black white trainer, but it's an all black upper and this is like an off-white midsole. So that is not true white, but it's actually one of the things, the details that I find really attractive about the entire pack and the Nike Air Huarache Run PA offering in particular. really nice detail in my opinion. If we flip the trainer over, there's one interesting thing I want to mention or show you guys, share with you guys. You can see right there, guys, that there is like very light white, very small speckling inside of the actual outsole, which is very interesting because I mean people don't see the outsole of your trainer unless you're like sitting with your feet up. Like for example, people can see the outsole, but it's so subtle that no one would actually, I think, really see that. But I think it's like a really nice attention to detail on the part of Nike. Like that's actually really nice. But yeah, that's what the outsole on this looks like. And as far as sizing, guys, so I've mentioned in the past that, you know, I think some people run into difficulties with Nike Air Huaraches if they don't suffer from any type of like foot conditions, or they basically have like an arch type that's not your general arch type, if you will, or they don't have wide feet. I think one of the issues in fitting and sizing is that some people try to wear crew socks and really thick socks with Huaraches, like some of the thicker Stans, Happy socks, etc. That's not going to really work out for you too well. You have to keep in mind and remember that the entire Nike Air Huarache, by design, guys, this is a sock booty. Nike has plenty of other offerings that some of you should know that offers a sock booty type of design, like the Nike Arctos, for example. When you find trainers, guys, that have that sock booty, again, you want to be very careful with the socks that you wear, or else things can get uncomfortable really fast, because those trainers tend to be a little bit more tighter of a fit, more snug of a fit, I should say, just because again of the sock booty that it utilizes. So I went with my true size 11, even though I have discovered through necessity that I can actually wear a 10.5, or I can pick up a 10.5 in some Nike Air Huaraches, maybe all of them. It's a fairly recent discovery over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 months. So yep, guys, this is my quick review. Just look at the materials, kind of cover some details for you of the Nike Air Huarache Run PA, which again is one of the installments in the Seaglass pack. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, want to show some love, down in the comment area, just drop a comment down below. That's always welcome. Down in the description, I will leave a link to my Instagram. You guys can find me over there and some of the good stuff I'm doing there. If you go ahead and check my IG feed out, you will know what I'm talking about. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks to everyone that's been subscribing to the channel. If you're casually passing through, don't forget to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Again, guys, any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching. It's your boy Future Tomorrow, and I'm out. Peace.